Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's David Cherry. Today I want to talk with you about how to find your blind spots by using mirrors. This is especially important if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner who's feeling like you're a little bit blocked in your growth and you're wanting to understand how to best level up, how to create the next breakthrough. There's a saying that goes, you can't see the label from inside the jar. And this is especially true when it comes to our own personal growth, because the things that we don't see in ourselves that are holding us back can keep us from getting what we want and leave us frustrated because we're not sure what it is that we're doing wrong. This is what a blind spot is. It's a blind spot because you can't see it for yourself. And Jeff Booth has this interesting idea that all of us can't see our own blind spots, but everyone else, it's obvious what your blind spots are. If you imagine that anyone in a workplace is wearing a sticky note on their forehead, and that sticky note is saying some of their blind spots, everyone else would immediately see it except for the person who has the note on their forehead. And this is what happens in meetings, in sessions with your team. Somebody talks too much in a meeting, somebody's never organized, somebody never speaks up and they're very shy. These things are visible to many other people. However, the problem is in a workplace, things are often very indirect. For example, if you're the business owner and you're the boss of the team, it's unlikely that people are going to come to you and be very direct about pointing out your blind spots. Now, why would that be? Of course, they're concerned about their own employment with your company. And so the reason people hire other people to give them a review when you're, let's say, the business owner is because there is not many other places where you're going to get direct feedback about how you're showing up, especially when you're at the top of the organization. So the way to understand your blind spots is to start to understand the idea of mirrors. There are possible tools that you can work with that act as a mirror for your development. A coach is a great example of that. A coach is paid to be a mirror for seeing something in you that could grow, seeing something in you that you might not see for yourself. And the art of coaching is really about being artful in how you deliver feedback to somebody else. It takes a lot of self-awareness for you to be open to feedback. And this is the other tricky thing in organizations is not only are people not direct with you, but if people were direct with you, would you hear it or would you become defensive? So the practice of self-development, the practice of understanding your blind spots and creating breakthroughs by seeing yourself in a new way, which allows you to show up in the business differently, which changes the way that other people see you, because the words on that sticky note on your forehead, they used to say disorganized and bossy. Now you recognize that about yourself and you have a lighter touch and you're bringing more organization. We can change and we can create breakthroughs, but only when we see some of these things for ourselves. So my question to you, or my offer, my recommendation is, do you have a mirror for you in your own growth? Now, I want to recommend something else, which is journaling. Journaling is a great way for you to start to define for yourself, or start to just at least pause and take a moment and try and take stock of stepping outside of the day. What is it that I might be creating for myself that's a problem that I'm thinking is from out there? If you don't have a coach, if you don't have the ability to interface with anyone else, maybe even just a friend who you can ask for some very direct feedback on, journaling can be a great way to do that. Learning to better appreciate feedback, saying thank you when people give you critical feedback, is going to give you a sense of understanding that this is for your own good, that this is for the better, and it'll make you more open to feedback in the future. I hope this helps. If you have any questions or comments, you can always leave one below. I'll be back again very soon. Later.